Um, Hello, YouTube, to whoever's watching this, which probably isn't gonna be a lot. As only some of you who have listened to this channel know, this is my second channel, which means my second go at YouTube. My first one I permanently lost access to it due to something I honestly should have seen coming a long time ago, and that being that I was using my school account from middle school. I'm 20 years old now. It's been over almost 10 years since I started that channel back in 6th grade. I think it was 2016, so I'm gonna say it's been like a decade. I don't usually edit my videos because my computer was never strong enough to handle editing them at all. But even if I could, this one isn't going to be edited. I want everyone who is watching this video to know and to understand the things that are going on in my life and where the direction of this channel is going to go. To kick things off, To kick things off, Okay, sorry. I thought I was hearing something at my door. To kick things off, let's go back to middle school, that first year of middle school when I started this channel. Well, no, let's go further than that. I don't know how young I was, but when I first started really watching YouTube videos, I was watching people like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, all the big creators, even some of the small ones. And I loved it. I loved every bit of watching those videos. They made me happy watching all these YouTubers having fun, laughing, making people laugh. I laughed a lot as a kid watching these videos. And yeah, some channels like Jacksepticeye when I was a kid I should not have been watching. But it was funny. And I won't say that younger audiences should not be watching content creators like back in the day Jacksepticeye, I guess. I don't know what he does now. I don't watch his videos that much anymore. I kind of grew out of him. Because I know some of my parents were like, you shouldn't be watching this. I'm not going to say they were wrong. I've picked up a couple things from some of these YouTubers. A lot of cursing and stuff like that. But, it was nice. They made me feel happy. And the times in my life where even though I was a kid, I was always sad, I was always picked on, I was always left out of almost everything in school. I was bullied for a lot of my life. And I still deal with a lot of harassment to this day of just people not being right towards me. But I deal with that accordingly now. As an adult, I understand a lot more, but still, back then, those YouTubers, those videos I watched as a kid, they made me happy. And they made me hopeful for what could become. And they made me want to do the same. Well, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to do YouTube. Or not specifically YouTube. I've always wanted to make people happy, make people smile, make people laugh. And it somewhat turned me into a people pleaser in a way. There are times where someone will ask me to do something and I'll just agree. I won't, even if I don't want to do it, even if I don't want to do this or that, I'll be like, No, it's okay, I'll do it, it's fine. And that's because I just want to make people happy. I don't like confrontation, I'll admit that much. It brings up my anxiety a lot, and I hate it. I probably got some other troubles too, but I do need a therapist. I know that much, and if any of my family ends up seeing this video, they'll tell me the same thing. I'm gonna need a therapist. But I'm gonna delve into some serious topics. Maybe not like groundbreaking, like self-injury or anything like that, because I obviously don't want YouTube to get really mad about me for making this video. I understand that it's very dark. The camera is basically pitch black. I didn't feel like I'd be able to make this video if I was showing my face, and also, well, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to talk when you're not looking at that person, and in a way, I feel like you guys would be looking at me when making this video, and thinking that thought really like messes with my anxiety, and I couldn't do it. I think I tried 2 or 3 times to make this video with my camera pointing towards me, but I can't. There's gonna be like maybe one thing edited in the video, and it's gonna be me probably putting text over the screen saying how well, how I'm not gonna be able to, or something, so, I don't know, you'll see it if I do it. Where was I? Yeah, I've always wanted to do YouTube ever since I was a little kid. I wanted to be able to make people happy. I wanted to make videos. I wanted to game like all these other popular YouTubers that gamed. But my family, we weren't rich. I won't say we were poor. We weren't scrounging around for money on the couch. We weren't horrible. Let's say my parents were able to give me presents during Christmas, but it wouldn't be something like a gaming console or something crazy. There were times when I did, yeah. I mean, I started off with my sister's PS3, I think, or something. Yeah, I think it was her PS3. It was handed me down to me, and then one day my stepdad and my mom got me my Xbox One when I was really young. So there were times when I had to get game consoles and stuff, but that's obviously not something that would happen like every day. Obviously with a console, even rich people probably don't. I don't know. I'm not rich, so. But I know when it came down to my dad's side as well, I know my dad really loves to game every once in a while. He loves his PS4. He loves playing Call of Duty. He plays Warzone sometimes, or used to, I don't know. I'm not that in touch with my family when I should. I love my family, but I struggle to keep in contact. I have a very, very bad time doing it. I have a very hard time doing that, and I need to get better with it. I also have an issue with saving money. I mean, I've always had it. I'm getting better now. I'm finally actually working towards saving money, and the reason is actually because I need to get a new PC if I want to do YouTube, or even game anymore. My PS5 is not going to cut it. I can't do what I would want to do on this channel without a PC, because it's not necessarily PlayStation games. It's all like computer games I would love to do. Like Minecraft Java. I would love to make modded videos. And if you go to my other channel, which is Notebookful, I'll link it down in the description. You'll see that when I was younger, I took my Xbox and I made Xbox One Edition Minecraft videos. Very short, because I had to go based on what my Xbox was allowed to do at the time, which at the time was just like the last minute or two of gameplay, so I'd have to time out the entire video. I'd have to go around doing exactly what I think I'm doing right, and I'd have to hope to God I got the entire bit of it. It was difficult. I think for one of the videos I had to try like 3 times because I was either taking too long or I did it too short. And since those clips were on Xbox and it was like way back in years, I didn't know how to transfer videos over to my phone and edit them or do all this other stuff, so I would post them directly from my Xbox. I'd use the Xbox editing software to add intro, outro, stuff like that to some of these videos. And that's why some of them are pretty basic. And that's why a lot of videos don't have an intro or an outro or well, any special intros or outros like that, edited kind of ways. And I never even had thumbnails. In fact, the only video that has a thumbnail on either channel is my longest video on my other channel. It's a Q&A and a showcase of something I've been working on for a couple of years now. I don't know how long this video will be, so please bear with me. If you do watch to the end, I'm grateful to you, but I wouldn't doubt it if some of you guys skip parts or ignore a lot of it, because talking can be pretty boring. I mean, this is not where I wanted the direction of my channel to go. But yeah, my family was, let me go back to the point, my family was never rich or anything, and I've never even actually owned a PC. I've owned a laptop, and that laptop doesn't work anymore. I can't make videos anymore. Normally, the videos I've been posting on this channel were all taken from my PS5, so some of them are probably laggy. I don't know, like there's probably bits that are laggy. There's the volume's probably all messed up on like some of them, because I know the most recent one I made like last night, or well this morning, depending on, I don't know, whenever this video comes out, it'll be either last night or the night before. I made the video and my controller was off to the side because I was using keyboard and mouse, because I'm getting used to using keyboard and mouse on my PS5 now for some games like Fortnite or Call of Duty 7, because I got that one, which like I mentioned, I'm bad at saving. I should have been saving money. Instead I pre-ordered COD 7 so that me and a friend could play, because I don't play much games with him or with anyone really. We usually would just play Minecraft, but with my computer breaking and stuff, the only game left we had was Fortnite, and I'm not crazy about Fortnite. I'm not one of those Fortnite kids. I don't really see all the hate with it either. I mean, yeah, it's boring and there's some terrible choices sometimes, but at the end of the day, I just play to have fun. And the sweats can be awful, I agree, but play with a friend then. Don't play to win, but play to laugh, play to have fun. I mean, that's what games are meant to be there for. I keep getting off topic. But yeah, my computer doesn't work anymore, and so I can't make the videos that I want to make anymore, and I need to save for a new PC. But the thing is, I don't work in the best kind of job either, and I have bills to pay. I'm 20. I don't live with my parents anymore. I mean, I live with my cousin, but I pay rent, I pay Wi-Fi, I pay car insurance for my roommate's car because I drive her car, because I don't even have the money to buy my own car. Nor do we even really have a parking spot for this car, for a new car anyway. We only get 2 parking spots for this thing, and we're not really supposed to park on the grass, or we can get in trouble. And there's not even really any room to park on like the street. It's almost like a one-way street, just about. It's so close that the cars passing each other could very well, or maybe like a foot or 2 apart from each other, which is rarely close. Yeah, so there isn't much I can do. when it comes to saving for a PC, and then I have to save for a car as well. And then I know I have to save money as well to get out of this place. Not get out of this place, but to move out, because the plan when I moved in with my cousin was not to be here forever. I used to live in a different state with my family, but I couldn't land a job and I couldn't get out of my own way, and so I was pretty much a couch bum playing games on the same computer that doesn't work anymore. That was like 2 years ago now. I moved in with my cousin in a different state because her and her wife offered me pretty much a second chance to start over, to get out of my own way. And for the most part, I have a job now. I make some money. I mean, I'm a fast food worker, so I don't make a lot, but I make enough for the bills to go by, and I pay the bills weekly because that was the agreed upon plan, and I personally feel it's easier for me to do it when I get the money, because I'm terrible at saving. I am working on it now, but I don't know if I'll have that sense of security knowing I'll be able to pay the bills. I fear I'm gonna fail. I fear I'm gonna fail all the time, and that's one big reason I'm making this video, because I feel like I'm failing at life. I feel like I'm failing at this channel. I feel like I'm failing at YouTube. I feel like I'm failing at making the people happy. I know I should be making myself happy, but I love it. I absolutely love when I'm able to sit there and put a smile on someone else's face, and that's why I wanted to do YouTube or something like it, why I wanted to make videos, why I wanted to game and upload me gaming with my friends. I want to be someone, I want to be that person that previous YouTubers were for me when I was a kid. And that's a place for you to sit there and watch and laugh and forget about all the bad things that are going on in the world, and just for a moment sit there and remember you're alive. Because we only have one life, and we shouldn't be wasting it. We should be having fun, we should be laughing, and we should be serious too. I agree, but sometimes it feels like everyone's always too serious about everything. And as an adult growing up, it means being more serious, and you do lose out on a lot of the fun aspects of life, because that's just being an adult. But I hope that if I ever can take off on YouTube here, or maybe I'll start streaming, I don't know, if I take off on that I'll bring that same kind of feeling that those YouTubers did for me in the past to them, because I would love that with all of my heart. But for now, the best I can do is upload like once in a while things that I've clipped on my PS5, because I can only make up to about a 30-minute video on my PlayStation, I think. And even then I can't edit it, because my PlayStation will only let me send videos that are a maximum of 3 minutes long to my phone. So I can't edit anything that's longer. I can't send anything that's longer. I'd have to post them directly, which is what I've been doing with my Xbox. But this time I don't even have editing software on my PS5, because they don't have that. They don't have that editing software my Xbox did. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional and I'm getting off topic a lot. Like I said, this isn't going to be edited. I don't have a script. I'm just saying what comes to my mind at the time. But yeah. So, on to where the direction of this channel is going to go. I don't know. Part of me feels like I will never be able to get a good following to make enough videos, or be able to make good videos so that I can give the same feeling to you guys, so that I can make you guys laugh and happy. I feel like I might have to quit YouTube and never think about doing it, because I'm making maybe $100 over my bills each week, max. And that's enough to save, but I'm bad at it. And so I'm not left with a lot of money sometimes, and when I do manage to save, it's nice. But sometimes then, let's say I get messed up on my hours for the week at work. I'm not going to make enough for the bills. I have to tap into that savings just to pay the bills. I can do better, I know, but for now, I don't know what to do. I don't want to quit my job either. I love working there. But I also don't want to sit there and get a second job because I don't know what's going to happen if I'm having two jobs at once. I don't own my own car. I drive my roommate's car, and she has a job as well. So I can't sit there and be like, hey, let me do this, this, and this, and pick up every other little thing I can do to get money, because I'm not going to have that available way to get there all the time. And I could walk, but to my current job, it would be a very long walk. I would have to leave very, very early, like 4 o'clock in the morning, to make it to my job on time, and even then, I would then be deadbeat tired when I get there. And it already just about drains me, because while I love working there, it's not something I want to do with my life. It's a job. I want to do YouTube. And I've been failing at that. I've been failing at life. I mean, I was supposed to have saved enough money to get the PC by January, but I've got like $60 saved. And the PC I was looking at is over $700. It's almost $800. I don't have nearly as much as I should, and that's all because I failed at saving money, or I didn't have enough hours for a week to be able to even save money, or I just wouldn't have any money left by the time of the week being over. And I'm fine with that. I don't need to go out and buy food for myself. There's 3 of us that live here, 3 adults that live here, me, my cousin, and my other roommate, and they go buy groceries, but I do chip in for the payments of them, of course. That's part of my bills. It's part of my money that I have to give them every week, is portioning for groceries. And our rent's not even that high, to be honest. In my previous state I lived at, a place for just me, every month would have been like $1,100 at least. While here, for all 3 of us, in this spot we're at right now, every month it is, for all 3 of us, total $1,100. That is, like, that is insane. It's the same amount, but for 2 less people in my previous place I lived. I'll say, a lot of people know me anyway. A lot of people that do watch my videos know me anyway. It's New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey. It is expensive to live over there compared to here. Now, they get paid more over there. I mean, I've only ever had 2 jobs in my life. The first one, I got paid like 17 an hour, 15, 17 an hour. No. Minimum wage is like 15. I got paid 17 an hour. I worked 12 hours. I was making almost $600 paychecks a week. Now over here, I'm making $250 to $350 a week, and I'm only making $12.25 an hour. I'm doing like 25 to 30 hours each week. It's not good. I do need to do more, but I fear that I'm not gonna have time for myself if I do that. I'm at my wit's end. I'm not entirely too sure on what I'm gonna do. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post this, so I guess if you're seeing this, I guess I caved in and I posted this video so I could get something out for you guys and explain why nothing's been going the way I said it would be going. Like, after all, for 2 years, I've been working on trying to start up a Minecraft YouTube series called Epic Heroes Unleashed. The title has been changed now very recently, not made public, but it's been just dropped to Heroes Unleashed. But it was originally going to be a Fisk Heroes modded server where it was going to have a story. It was going to be like RZ's. He has an amazing series going from the enhanced SMP. They started on Fisk, they moved to Palladium, and it was going to be that way for us too. For mine, we were going to do Fisk, and then eventually I decided, hey, let's move it to Palladium. We'll have a little bit more when it comes to the powers. Even though Palladium's newer to Fisk, it's not nearly as refined as Fisk. There's not nearly as many there's probably more animations, but let's say it's a lot different. Like webs, like let's take Spider-Man's powers for example. You know, swinging from a web, you were able to do that 1-to-1 in Fisk. It was a little wonky. I mean, it's Minecraft, but you shot a web, you would swing from it, like an actual stringed web, and it would bend, and you wouldn't be like getting pulled forward like those grappling hook mods back in the day, where when you shoot it, it just goes right to where you pointed and pulls you in that direction without you like getting pulled down from gravity. In Palladium, you either have that grappling hook mechanic, that very old grappling hook mechanic, or you have some people that are able to do it, but you don't get that like very smooth textured web, bending web like in Fisk. It's a lot different, and I'm not gonna explain it because that's not what I'm here for. Again, I keep getting off topic. I'm sorry, but back in July of 2022, I bought the first version of Epic Heroes Unleashed. I paid someone to commission me to make. I commissioned someone to make the first version of Epic Heroes Unleashed. It had 2 suits. It was originally going to be just for me because I was like, I would love to have my own Fisk pack where I can have all my superhero ideas and I can use my own heroes or villains and stuff like that in my own games or with other people. But then I watched Darcy's videos of the Enhanced Season 1 when they were being made, and I think there was only 3 episodes out when I started watching, and well, I wanted to do the same. I love the idea, and again, I wanted to do YouTube, and watching his videos, they're okay at best now. I mean, I love them. I love the enhanced SMP, but I feel like there are definitely some things lacking. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's bad. It's amazing. It's great. You should definitely go check out his stuff. But I wanted to do the same. So I turned the pack that I was only gonna have, I wasn't gonna give to anyone else, and I decided to, hey, let me make a series on this. So in 2023, when Epic Heroes in July 11th, no, sorry, July 28th, I think, of 2022 is when I created the pack. July 28th, 2023, a year later, an exact year later, I decided to start Epic Heroes Unleashed. I made a Discord server, I invited a lot of my friends, and I had them invite the people that they felt like it would. I promoted out to other people, not paid promotions, because I don't have money at the time. But I did it, and now we're in December 2025. It's been a little over 2 years now, and I haven't gotten a single video posted, I haven't gotten a single episode posted, I haven't made any of them. And we're still working on the Palladium pack because we moved from Fisk to Palladium. We had a lot on the Fisk pack, but I made the choice to move to Palladium because I felt like it would be a lot better. And we'd be able to do things a little bit easier. Some things would be harder, but others would be a lot easier. And to this day, I just still feel like canceling the series sometimes because I don't know whether or not I'm gonna be able to even start it. It's been 2 years and we have got no progress whatsoever on a single episode. It's my dream project. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and now I don't even have a PC to make the videos on. And it's gonna take me a long time to save for that, because what was supposed to be me getting the PC in January might not even happen until May. And who knows whether or not I'm gonna slip up and forget to save money, or tap into my savings for something stupid, or for bills. And it's not like I can sit there and ask my family. I could ask my family for help, but I already know my dad is struggling with me personally, because it was his idea, not his idea, it was my roommate's idea to come live with her and my cousin, but my dad agreed on it and thought it would be a decent idea to give it a try. But if I failed, I would be sent back. And I have almost failed 3 or 4 times now, which at this point I don't even really deserve to be here. I wouldn't be mad if one day they were like, hey, this isn't working, we need you to go back, we just can't do this. Because that's what it's starting to feel like. For a while now, I've been feeling like I've been failing. And to be fair, I kind of have. I'm struggling. I really am. But I'm going at it day by day. And I'm doing the best that I feel like I can. I know I can do better, but I'm doing the best that I can at the moment with what I have. And my dad, he gave me one last chance. The last time that I screwed up here, that was it. And it's always been about money. It's always been about me not being able to pay the bills, or I'm not making enough for bills, or I need to make more, or stuff like that. And my dad's been telling me to quit my current job and go find a new one, or do something and get more money. And I haven't, because I love this current job that I have. I always feel drained when I'm doing it, because it's not something I want to do as a career, but I love the people that are in it. I love the business, not fast food, but I love Raising Cane's. I work there. I love the food, and the atmosphere is always so nice. Sometimes the managers suck, and I did complain a lot back then, but we got rid of those really bad managers. The only one I really have a complaint about is someone that's higher up, and nothing's really going to change about that, so I just do my job. Sorry. This video's gone on longer than it probably should have, and if anyone's still watching, thank you for making it this far through all of my bull that I've been spilling out, not really doing much about my life. But yeah, this is my last chance. And so while I could ask my family for help to help me get a new PC, I feel like my dad would just tell me off. I feel like to him, this is just a huge waste of time. And it's probably exactly what he thinks about it. I mean, I feel like when I was a kid, I had a conversation about YouTube, but he never really liked YouTube. When I was younger, at least. It was just like, why are you watching these videos and stuff like that, or something, I don't know. I'm not fully remembering everything about my childhood anymore, but, or at least I don't think. But, yeah, I can't ask my mom. I mean, I would never ask my mom for anything if she were still here to this day, but she's not. That's a story for a different day if I ever really wanted to get into that, but I don't. But yeah, I feel like my dad would absolutely think that YouTube and this whole video right here even would be a whole waste of time, when I could be making money. I could be pulling all-nighters at my job. I could be getting a new job, a new better one that would pay me more, even if I didn't like it. Because I'm pretty sure my dad doesn't like working where he's working, but he's making money, and he's supporting his family. And so I can't hate him for that. I can't. Sometimes he makes me mad, but I love my dad. I do. I love all of my family. But I don't think that they would agree with me that YouTube is something I should be doing. And even sometimes in my head, I think, hey, what am I even doing with my life? Is this really what I should be doing? Is this really what I want? And it is. I love YouTube. But I feel like I'm just going to stay in the same spot I am if I keep doing it. And it's not that I'm getting drained from doing YouTube. I barely even post as is because I don't have anything to post. That's always been my problem, is I either just don't have any good software to make the videos, or I just don't have anything to do for YouTube. And that's why a lot of my videos are lengths apart. And sometimes I forget to make videos. Like when I decided, hey, I'll start making videos on my Fortnite games. Maybe someone will watch. And I make a couple videos, some joke ones, and the ones I post, they've got like a month or 2 months apart from each other. I'm like a monthly or multi-monthly video guy where I don't post for a month, or I don't post for multiple months on end, and I don't want that. If I ever become a big YouTuber, I don't want people sitting there and wondering, hey, where has this guy been this whole time? You know, he's boring now, or I haven't seen a video about him in forever. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch his new videos, or I'll watch them, but I'm probably not gonna watch the whole thing, because I've done it to YouTubers. I've stopped watching their videos because they'd take a break, or something would happen and they wouldn't be able to record for a while, and it would take a while, and they'd disappear for a bit, and then I just wouldn't watch any of their new videos when they make new videos. So yeah, with the direction that this channel's going, it's been going downhill. I hope I can turn it around one day eventually, but for now, I'm not even too certain of anything. Every day I've been feeling like canceling Heroes Unleashed. Not every day, but a lot of the time I feel like canceling Heroes Unleashed because I don't think I'm going to be able to get it up and running, but I keep going because I want to do this. This is something I really want to do. I want to make YouTube, I want to make making videos or streaming a career, because I know people can make money off of it. And yeah, part of me would be doing it for the money because I'm an adult. I need the money. I'm going to need to do it to be able to keep doing it in order to live. But I want to do it for you guys too. I want to do what makes me happy, and I want to be able to make you guys happy because of the things that I'm doing on this channel. And maybe I'll start streaming, maybe I'll start vlogging, but vlogging is kind of boring in my opinion. I don't like the idea of vlogging. I never really know what to talk about. I know vlogging, you just go around and talk, yeah, but I have a baby in this house that sleeps sometimes, and I don't want to go around yelling in the house, be like, hey, what's up everybody, and all that. So I don't know what to do. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with this channel. If one day it's been months and months and years go by and no videos from me, you'll obviously have known I quit. Reluctantly have quit. And I've given up on my dream. And that I probably won't end up being happy. But I want to do this. I want to do YouTube. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying to save for a PC to be able to get everything going, to be able to make videos, even if I have to cancel Heroes Unleashed. Maybe one day I'll be able to bring that idea back. I don't know. I have no answers. And I'm sorry if that upsets those that have stayed to watch the whole video of just a black screen of a covered camera, but I'm sorry. I wish I could say something different. I wish I could say I have all the answers right now, but I don't. I don't. And so the best I can do is tell you guys that I'm sorry for pretty much failing at this whole YouTube thing. I'm sorry for not keeping up with the promises of some series. I know I said, this one's not gonna die off. And then I make the first video, I post it, and then I don't make another video on it. And it's not because the views were bad. I mean, I had 63 subscribers on my other channel. I was a small, very, very small creator. I would expect small views, so I'll post videos, multiple, just to see if maybe, hey, is this good? While some YouTubers post one video, and if it does good, they'll make more. If it does bad, then they don't. When one video does bad for mine, I have to make more of that video because maybe it just didn't get out there. Maybe I need to push it a bit more to get it out there. At least that's how I feel. And I don't want to fall into the category of those YouTube Shorts people where they post clips of shows or other people's content to make that stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't want to steal other people's hard work because I know how hard it is to get there. And I don't want to use their fame to get up to that. So, with that being said, I'm sorry for the lengthy 42 some odd minute video, 41, 42 minute video, but that's all for today, probably for a while, because again, I don't really have anything to post. And I do love all of you that have come to watch stuff on this channel, the 13 subscribers that you are, and I know a lot of those are just my friends that I've said, hey, my old channel's ruined, can we please up to this one to get me out there again? But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night or day wherever you guys are watching this video from. If you're watching this video, have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you guys when I post again, if I post again. Goodbye.